So what does it mean to be legendary? In the real world, look, we grow up and we all probably at some point in our life dream of being legendary. And in network marketing, it provides leaders an opportunity to have an impact on other people's lives. The people that are legendary in my own life are my mother. It was a few people in network marketing that believed in me when I didn't necessarily believe in myself. That's what's great about this industry. Now, in some ways, it's become more challenging than ever before. We're not as focused as we used to be on some of the fundamentals of building, which seems odd because technology actually should have made network marketing easier. Now, I'll date myself, but 25 years ago, I had a fax, a phone, a meeting to go to, and a VHS tape. The business was simple. And so the time and energy could be spent basically on two things: helping people through personal growth and culture to believe in themselves. And number two is to focus on the activity of prospecting and follow up. Well, those days have become more complicated because of the digital world that we live in. It has changed dramatically. Digital marketers are becoming coaches in network marketing. And I think that's shifting right now. It's changing. Just in the last decade, we got to a bad place in network marketing where everybody was trying to recruit an influencer, a digital marketer, somebody that marketed to the masses, the Kardashians, so to speak, because all the digital tools were built for influencers. They were built for digital marketers, you see? And so network marketing started to say, hey, I can go to this person. They can go promote the product or the opportunity. They can recruit lots of people, but the challenge is there was no duplication. I saw this in my own business, hundreds of thousands of recruits. And what has started happening about a decade ago is leaders would come to me and say, Patrick, I have a way. Look what I'm doing. I'm using this CRM, this email campaign, this survey, this capture page platform, and it's really working. And I would have to say to them, listen, do what you're doing, but understand I can't tell everybody to do that because 85% of the people on the team are part-time, right? They've got 5 to 10 hours a week to build the business. And if I tell them what you're doing, we're going to confuse them, overwhelm them, and a confused mind does nothing. So what is the solution and what is the problem? The problem is digital tools should have made network marketing better, but because they were built for the digital marketer and not for the network marketer that relies on the fundamentals of relationships and authenticity, because those tools weren't built for them, they're failing using the tools. What's the solution? Authentic sharing technology. There is literally technology today that is built 100% for the network marketer and the leaders in network marketing. And it is called authentic sharing technology. And it's using the same digital tools, but in a very different way. Imagine this. You get onboarded by RapidFunnel, the king of the authentic sharing technology space. You get onboarded as a leader, and we build everything for your team. They have a CRM, they have surveys, email campaigns are pre-written, all the landing pages, the capture pages, the video content that is trackable is all loaded under one platform. And now when the distributor in the field downloads that platform, every page is personalized to that distributor. Their name, their phone number, their picture, their email, their social feeds, whatever they want to show on these beautiful digital pages are all pre-created. So the distributor gets to focus on what? The 4 disciplines of execution. I've included a link below that you can click and understand better how the 4 disciplines of execution relate to building your network marketing business and why it's so important to understand what the key performance indicators are. What are the drivers that create a massive organization? So getting back to the technology, a single app, a native mobile app, the distributor downloads, they get welcomed to the team, and right out of the gate, they start the journey of doing the work that is necessary to succeed in network marketing. And that is prospecting and follow-up. They've got all the tools, basically a more authentic digital advertising agency in the palm of their hand, all personalized to them, where YouTube and Facebook can't steal the data and market to your competitor. If you're following me, literally, we have distributors creating interest with prospects, and those prospects are being marketed to because Facebook and YouTube and others can turn around and sell that data, and you don't even realize it happened. So what's the solution? Use Facebook, YouTube, and all the social platforms, but get your prospects' data into your own private platform. This is what authentic sharing technology is all about. We would love to help you with almost zero risk. We have an unbelievable offer to help a leader in network marketing explode their organization, to help them win the day, to empower their people to have more fun prospecting and follow-up. That's right, actually enjoy the process of prospecting and follow-up, to talk to more people, to get your company story told more effectively. Not only that, but to increase your onboarding effectiveness. When you get a new person started, you've got about 90 to 120 days before that person has made a decision. Ideally, you get a little check in their pocket. Most importantly, you create belief. You let them know that you've got incredibly simple systems that allow them on 5 to 10 hours a week to truly build a business. So activity is critical. Onboarding is critical. Leadership development at the highest level of network marketing. As a leader, it is your job to figure out who should I be spending my time with, who deserves my time, not needs the money, but deserves it. And how do you currently do that? How do you know 10 levels deep in your organization who's actually doing the work? And then how do you teach that to the leaders on your team? That's what changes the game. When you have a scoreboard and you can create a culture or a cadence of accountability within your organization to drive the lead measure, to help people achieve the wildly important goals that they've dreamed about. That's why they joined the business, partially. So if you'd like more information, one is click on the 4 disciplines of execution. Secondly, book a demo. Find out how RapidFunnel is changing the game for so many leaders. We'd love to have a chance to talk to you about it.